If you want to bake like Nonna and make the best crostata out there, try my crostata. First step to making crostata is to make your pastry. You always need to make the pastry in advance because it really needs to chill. You want cubed butter, and I always put that in the freezer for a little bit just to get it nice and firm. Flour, sugar, lots of lemon rind, a little bit of salt and caster sugar, and we're going to rub that together with our hands, not in a food processor. To get a really short pastry, using your fingers is the best way. Food processors tend to overwork the pastry and you'll get it really tough. When the pastry is done, you'll feel a breadcrumb sort of texture. And that's when we're going to put in 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. So different to a French short crust pastry, which is really, really brittle like a biscuit, this is going to be a little bit more cake-like and the egg will help to rise that pastry. Make sure you use a flat-bladed knife to stir. You don't want to make it too combined because you'll stop all that lovely cold butter from mixing into the pastry. So with the pastry, you want to try and handle it the least amount of times as possible. So when it starts coming together like this, just get all the crumbs up and then leave it alone. So when the pastry's done, Glad wrap it and we'll put it in the fridge while we do the filling. Italian crostata can have anything in the middle. It can be savoury, sweet, whatever you like, but today we're going to do a ricotta and jam version. So, fresh ricotta, and then we're going to put a lot of lemon zest, again, typical Italian. And then we're going to whisk in some more sugar and some eggs. Once you've whisked the ricotta, you want it really nice and smooth and you'll get a lovely texture in the middle of the tart. If you don't whisk it enough, it's going to be quite chunky. Once your ricotta mixture's done, we're just going to get the pastry out of the fridge. Because this is a cake-like pastry, we can have it a little bit thicker, so just under 1 centimetre is perfect. Okay, so I've got some raspberry jam. You can have any flavour you like, but we need to warm it up so that we're pouring it over the top and it's nice and smooth. The crisscross pattern for the top will get the same thickness that we had for the base, so just under 1 centimetre. So once you've laid down the pattern on the top, I'm just going to press that all together so that it bonds to the sides. And then we've preheated an oven to just under 200, 40 minutes, and you've got your tart.